Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Doss here. We just got a very interesting tease. So, for those of you who are unaware, we will be getting a public test build very soon. I will show the roadmap uh, later on in the video, but we should be getting a PTB next week. And so they start teasing what's going to be coming. Now, a lot of this stuff was up in the air because we weren't sure if we were still going to be getting the same stuff or not. Simply because, as we know earlier in this year of Dead by Daylight, stuff kind of hit the fan. They had to postpone their November chapter, which was the Stranger Things chapter, to be released in January. And it kind of threw everything like in for a loop, threw a wrench and everything. And at the time that they had stated that stuff was going to be pushed back, they had also said that they weren't sure if they were going to keep what was coming for this specific release or if they were going to cut it. They're going to remove it. Now, I'm still not sure if we're going to be getting a survivor or not, but we did get this teaser here on Twitter this morning saying coming soon, all kill comeback. And this specific hashtag, because I'm not Korean, translates to the same thing. All kill comeback. Hashtag comeback. So it's basically the same exact hashtag in English and in Korean. Um Obviously, for those who aren't aware, all kill is the Trickster's chapter. Trickster, Yunjin, stuff like that. And if you don't remember, I'll have it here, but when that chapter first came out, there was a really, really cool lobby that we had. It showed basically like a neon night street of Korea. And this was something that a lot of people, including myself, really, really, really wanted as a map. Now, unfortunately, they didn't have a map planned for the Trickster chapter and stuff along those lines. However, whenever the devs had been asked, like, oh, would they add maps for existing chapters or licenses, they've always stated, like, it's a possibility. It's something that they could do. Now, this is something that had been theorized for a while, simply because if you look at my buddy Polly's tweet here, when they were talking about how the Trickster was getting a update to his kit, there was some very interesting letter differences here that spelled out style. And typically, like, I think we can agree, like, Yunjin and the Trickster are both very stylish individuals. They are very fashion forward. And so when this first came out, myself, Polly, and a bunch of other people assumed that this was a teaser for something coming along with Trickster. We weren't really sure what, but it seems that it's basically 100% confirmed that this is what we're going to be getting, is a map tied to Trickster. Now, here's the thing. As you can see here from the year 9 uh, anniversary broadcast that Dead by Daylight had, you can see right here we have the March chapter, which is a new survivor and a new realm. Now, again, as I stated, things got shuffled around. This licensed chapter that was supposed to air in November was pushed to January, which was Stranger Things. And we've got this right here. Now, it could be that we're getting a new survivor still, but this whole map is not just a map, it's a brand new realm. And to clarify what this means to people who aren't aware, maps and realms are not the same thing. Think of it like you're on your PC and you have folders and files. The folders are the realms and the files are the maps. So a good example is the Huntress's map and the Plague's map, the Red Forest and the Temple Purgation. Those are both on the same realm. They share the same realm, but they are different maps. So with this being a brand new realm, that means that in the future we could be getting maps that are of similar style, because they typically reuse the assets in the same realms. If you look at the uh the map for the Unknown and Sable with the big theater and stuff like that, and the big statue, and you look at the Violence of Freddy's map, and then you look at the Walking Dead map, they all share the same realm and they all share the same basic assets. So considering that we are most likely getting a Korean Night City map, which is something that Dead by Daylight has not had. We've not had a metropolitan map at all. We've had farms, swamps, steel mills, schools. We've had all these other categories for maps. We never had a metropolitan city style map. This means that we could be getting more along those lines. We could maybe get a high tech map of Tokyo. We could get another like really like metropolitan area. Like this opens up the avenue to more maps of this style. I'm honestly really excited about this. And for those of you who aren't aware, the PTB will be next Tuesday. They did announce it sometime previously. They had a roadmap for the month of February with the PTB being slated for February 24th, which is obviously in a week. It is next Tuesday. So I'm very, very excited about that. I will be live streaming the PTB on my own. Unfortunately, this time around, I won't be able to hang out with Polly during it. But I'm gonna go ahead and check out the new realm, check out the Survivor, probably play a couple games as the Survivor, test out their perks, stuff like that. I'll see if I can wrangle somebody to play with me so I can test stuff. But regardless, I'm very, very excited. And I'm personally excited because this also means that I'll get my Twitch shirts finally for this PTB. Like once this chapter is out, it'll come out. Also, for anyone who's wondering, the PTB is next Tuesday, like as I said. Just a reminder, this is only available for people who are using Steam. So if you're on Epic Games, if you're on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, you won't get access to this. And so the content will come out fully about 3 weeks afterwards. So this chapter should come out on the 17th of March by the latest. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. Hopefully you are too. There's some theories going on about what the Survivor could be. Some people have stated maybe it's a good version of the Trickster simply because of the Tome lore. There's an evil Yunjin and stuff like that. We'll see. It could be one of the bandmates for the Trickster, considering he was part of a band before he went solo because he murdered all of them. Who knows? I'm excited. I'm excited to see who this is and who it is tied to Trickster's lore and stuff like that. But let me know down in the comments below. Are you excited? Are you looking forward to this PTB? Are you hyped that we're finally getting a city map, potentially? Please let me know. And if you're new around here, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I do these type of news update content type videos pretty regularly whenever there's more important stuff to talk about, and I will be making another video very soon because the Grimoire is opening its votes again on the 19th, and I'll be going through everything that has transpired with the Grimoire ever since then, and then showing you what there is to vote and what I voted on. But yeah, besides that, as always, hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye.